Okay, going in this world. What was I gonna do again? I forget. But this episode, I'm going in my survival world, which is gonna be nice, I guess. I ended off here for some reason. Okay, I'm gonna get wood, but for this time, I'm getting wood for a different reason. This time, I'm getting wood to build more of the tree, which is gonna be nice. My goal in this episode is to get at least one branch done. That's my goal. Wait, no. First I need to empty my inventory. In the non-existent space in the chests. Anyway. What on earth? Silk touch. I'm not going to need that for now. So I'm just going to put it... Actually, no. I'm going to go up here. Take the enchant off that pickaxe. So, yeah, because, I don't know. I'm so bad at this. I'm going up. Oh. No. No. Whatever. Okay. What I was gonna do is take the silk touch pickaxe and take the enchant off of it. That's all I wanted to do. Oh my gosh! How did this accidentally fall? Where was it? I don't know where it was. There. That's where it's gonna have to go. Okay. That's all I wanted to do. I'm gonna put it in this chest. Pickaxe, it's not being used. Anyway, time to get wood. But first, time to extend this farm. Ooh. Nope, not right there. Right there. Anyway, time to go into the forest because I need to do stuff. Oh, sorry. Boom. Did I just stop them from breeding? Whatever. Anyway, it's time to... Ow. I'm gonna harvest the crops first. I'm getting quite a lot of crops, which is nice. Okay. Dude, I have so much pumpkins. This is actually insane. there. Now I have 57 pumpkins. Yeah. I'm not gonna get that. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna start getting the wool to start doing the mansion. Not wool, I mean the wood. Never mind, I just realized how big this was. Yeah. I said no thank you. I don't really feel like doing the tree, actually. I think I'm gonna get the wood from the mansion. Should it be pine tree stuff or these trees? I think these trees would look better, mixed with a tiny bit of oak. Ow. I think I'm going to stop doing this once I've gotten 3 stacks. Actually, yeah. Once I've 5 stacks. Oof. Unless my inventory gets full. And then once I finish doing a little outlining the mansion, I'm going, outlining part of the mansion, not outlining the entire mansion. But once I finish outlining the mansion, I'm gonna work on the tree, because I haven't worked on the tree in so long, and that's literally my starter base, which means I haven't finished my starter base. Also, I'm gonna break the stairs in the tree, because those stairs are not useful whatsoever. I'm just gonna replace them with a ladder. How far? Oh, never mind. I was gonna say how far down does it go, but it didn't go far down. Okay. Of course, it's getting dark. Wait, no, is it getting dark? I can't tell. Ooh, this tree looks kind of tall. I'm gonna mine this. Then I'm gonna have to go back home or just steal the beds from one of the houses, which is probably what I'm gonna end up doing. Okay. Wait, where am I going? Where am I? Oh, over there. How do I not take fall damage while doing that? Is it just me, or was I going abnormally fast in the water? Did I say that correctly? I don't know. Whatever. Hey, oh, there's no bed in there. Where is this? There's so much going on in my survival world. It's impossible to know what to do. Okay. Put the extra stuff I have in here or somewhere else. Wait, what? Okay. Put that in there, and put that in there, and put that in there. Because that's all the extra stuff I have. Dang it. Okay, villagers. Let's check up on the villagers. Hi, guys. Why is that guy sleeping? Don't know what he's doing. Why didn't I put the pumpkins away? I don't need them in my inventory. I'm not going to go back now because I don't feel like going back. But still, why didn't I? Wait, I'm mining this wrong. It's supposed to go like that, then go like that, and then make my way up. I'm making my own stairway. I'm gonna sit in a different position because I do that a lot for some reason. I thought I just saw a bee or a beehive or something, but I didn't. So, whatever. Okay, what was I doing again? Not what was I doing, but what tree am I gonna mine next? Oh my gosh, where are the trees? Not where are all the trees, where are all the dark oak trees? I hurt my knee at a restaurant. I fell down. It doesn't hurt or anything. It was pretty bad, but I'm okay. And I had to put some band-aids on it, and the band-aids are kind of annoying. But if I take them off, I might hit my knee even more. And it would do more damage than if I didn't have band-aids on. I don't know. Boom, boom. Ooh, I already have 3 stacks done. Okay. I started watching Avatar: The Last Airbender, but I stopped watching it. I don't know why I stopped watching it, but it wasn't as good as everyone was saying. Or just the beginning wasn't that good. Because I only got 1 episode in. I'm going to keep on watching it, see if it gets better, but yeah. Actually, this time I'm going to mine down the trees, starting from the top. How am I going to get up there? Oh, I can just jump. Thought it was a block too high, but it isn't. That's nice, I guess. Wait. What the heck? Why is this tree so thick? Oh, I think I'm gonna get 6 stacks. Creeper, you actually thought you were about to explode on me, didn't you? Oh. You know what I hate? I already told you this in one of my other episodes. The wool thing. I think it was my most recent one. Making the entire world into wool. I said that I don't like when trees are too close together. I mean, no. I don't like when trees are too close together. Yeah, that's all. Because they're pretty annoying. I mean, there's times where you want the trees to be close together, but most of the time you don't. Okay, I think I'm gonna mine one more tree. And that's gonna get me a bunch more wood. Okay, I have more than 6 stacks of wood, which is nice. Okay, where is the exit? Here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go here. I need to mine this. Right? I'm gonna do this. Wait, actually I messed up. Then I do this. Hey, what's that there for? Oh. I'm gonna get that out of the way. Okay. Let's go! Oh shoot. I'm bad at this. Anyway. Now I go over here. I mine that. Place that. And then mine my way up here, just like I did a second ago. Ooh. The tree actually looks pretty good. Oh, yes, Dad? Oh, I'm on a YouTube right now.
Did you eat your toast?
Mm-hmm. Cinnamon toast. Super tasty.
Good.
Thank you for making it.
You're welcome.
Okay.
All
I'm
right.
on a YouTube live stream right now.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah. Bye. Okay. Oh, my dad. I love my dad. Anyway, the tree looks super nice from here. Mine that out of here. Now I mine this. What on earth? Oh, no. Run over here, try to be as careful as possible. Stop. That is a no-no for me. Spider. Oh, shoot. Whew. Whew, he didn't fall off, and that scared me so much. I thought he was going to knock me off. If he did, I probably wouldn't have been able to react fast enough. So that was not a smart move. So next time I'm not going to do that. Dude, building this high up is always super scary. Because literally anything could happen. Not literally anything, but almost anything could happen. Like, I have 28 experience, too. That's a lot of experience. And no matter how much experience you have, if it's more than 7, it's going all the way down to 7. Like, even if you have more than 200 experience, it's going to go all the way down to 7. So that is something I think they should change about Minecraft. Hold on. Very good. Ooh, that looks nice. Now that I've replaced it with wood instead of cobblestone. Quick. Okay. Okay. You know what would be stupid but cool at the same time? If you had dreams in Minecraft. Like, they'd be really short dreams, but sometimes you'd get nightmares. And you could have, like, lucid dreams sometimes, too. That'd be super cool. But the dreams only go on for, like, like 5 seconds or something, I don't know. Like just the normal amount of time you're asleep. That is, unless it's one of those times where, I forget what it's called, but it feels like you're awake, but you're like stuck in place. You're having a nightmare. You could have those too. But there would have to be an option to skip it, right? Because some people wouldn't want to have the dreams. Some people would think it was just dumb. Make some of this into wood. See how it would look if I... Wait, what? No. See how it would look if I used this wood. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. But first, what I'm going to do is make a bunch of ladders. Because that is ladder. That's all I have to say. Just ladder. Because ladders is what I'm going to be using for scaffolding for some reason. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to have enough for this, but I can still try. It's a long way to go. Built up too high. That was pretty cool. It made like a stairway type thing. If I just build really fast. If I just tap the screen a bunch. Whoop. Makes like a weird stairway thing. Anyway. See that? Made a stairway type thing. I'm gonna put something on the TV. I think I'm gonna watch Gran. Grian on YouTube. I said that because YouTube doesn't know what, the voice thing doesn't know what Grian is. Anyway. Hey! Oh, wait. Oh, that's kind of loud. That's too loud.
We're never alone. And that is our strength. Because when we're doubted, we'll play as one. When we're held back, we'll go farther and harder.
Okay.
Not take it seriously, we'll prove that wrong. And if we don't fit the sport, we'll change the sport.
Wait, no.
We know things won't always go our way.
And the world's sporting events are postponed or cancelled.
But whatever it is, we'll find a way. And when things aren't fair, we'll come together for change.
We have a responsibility
To make this world a better place. And no matter how bad it gets,
Dang it.
together.
With an ad.
We're starting this
I mean, it was a
episode
motivational
on a
ad, but
journey
still.
somewhere that isn't my base.
That sugar cane looks way taller than it actually is.
Working on
And I
is a
look
joke
like
that
this.
I've been meaning to do since the beginning of season 7, and there it is. This is where we're heading. Etho's base. And basically, all I wanted to do is a joke that I'm sure he's never heard before. I'm 100% certain this is a joke that he's never seen. Guess what? That's a slap. Now it's an Etho slap.
Okay, I just want to say something. On keyboard, you have to hold down the shift. But when you're just like on an iPad, like mobile, you don't have to. And that's super useful. You can just tap it, and then double tap it is what you have to do. And you can do whatever, and you double tap again. I think you should have to press shift once on the keyboard. You'd have to press it down, and then you wouldn't have to hold it. You'd just be shifting. Then you'd have to press it again, and it would unshift. I don't know if keyboard players would like that more, or they wouldn't like it. They'd like it less. But I think that would be more useful.
Somehow made a house made completely of materials. How is this possible? This base confuses me. But it wouldn't be an episode of Hermit Crib without talking about the productivity of the base. Etho is no stranger to redstone, and by looking at all of this, armpit smells. You always find something new in Etho's base. He's got easy dispensing dies. That's not dies. He's got bubble elevators that lead to the outside. And of course, a place for his infinite musical prowess. I feel like this could be a B-side show. Hermit Chris. Just Green turns up and has a look at what your base is doing
Okay.
and just gives it a score. I mean, this is the most confusing yet intriguing
Let's go! Oh, no. That was bad.
rating.
That was not a good one. I should have jumped sooner, and it would have, like, brought me down instead of it preventing me from falling for a second. Anyway, that's an entire wall done, which is nice.
And then when you hit the outside, that's it. The building just stops. It just ends. Green's Hermit Crib, final result. 9 out of 10, a beautiful mess. Whose base should we review next? That kind of just came out of nowhere. I feel like we could do that
Woo.
often. Green's Hermit Crib, where we just go and have a look at other people's bases and just rate it out of 10. I really like Etho's base, even though it's the most unconventional thing I've ever seen on the Hermitcraft server.
Okay.
Whose base should we go and rate?
Now it's time for the next
And at some point
wall.
we could even critique our own base and give this a score out of 10. But we need to get on with our episode. Now, I have been planning quite a lot. I've got shulker boxes full of the materials for the next part of the build. But I also said that I wanted to use the rest of this TNT to gather more netherite and
Chances are I'm not going to have enough wood to, like, do
the
this.
upside down we go. Whoa! Someone blew up my diagonal tunnel. And what's this? Down the tunnel. Makes it look like you're falling all the way to the upside down. Now I haven't been
Okay.
here in a while, so I don't know if anyone has taken me up on my offer
Boom.
to live in the upside down. We invited 3 people. We invited Bumbo, B-Dubs, and Star. And we're still alone. Friends can be hard to come by sometimes. I sent out birthday invites to all of my friends, and no one showed up. Well, I'm sure someone will turn up eventually, so let's just continue. Right, we want to go and find a fresh place, dig underground, lava-free,
Dang it.
more results.
I'm gonna place some water there so I can get up.
Oh my goodness, there's just a bit here. Let's do a very quick test and see.
Bedtime for Dane.
Be gone, Nether.
Ow. Wait, why did I say ow?
Yeah,
I have a habit of saying ow when I think I'm gonna take fall damage.
good actually.
And whenever I don't, it's just really weird.
Remains of ancient debris, but a lot of them only have one in. So that's pretty good going.
Okay,
Now I think what we need to do
let's go.
full-time lapse mode and get rid of as much nether as possible using the TNT method. Let's go.
That's kind of loud. Something I don't like about Hermit Crafters YouTube videos is whenever they go into a time lapse, the music is way louder than they were talking originally. Okay then. Definitely not gonna have enough for this, but that's whatever. Dude, this by itself would be like a gigantic house. Just by itself. But what I'm building is 5 times this size. Anyway. I'm gonna get as high up as I can. Wasn't supposed to do that.
I think I found the scariest Minecraft head after all that. I acquired one of these, and just the more you look into their eyes, the more sort of creepy it gets. Until I found this one. Oh, it's so much worse. Look into these eyes. I think this is the creepiest Minecraft head I've ever seen. However, I did find
Okay.
2, 3, 4 stacks. 3 plus 7, and I've got a little bit left.
Now time to build this more.
I don't know if I want to turn wood into scrap and then ingots. I might keep a little bit of ancient debris as debris and maybe sell some, but let's get most of this smelting up and transformed into something useful. It's a bit like watching paint dry, actually. It's taking a while. There we go, all the netherite scrap. Now, how much do we get out of this? Only 59 ingots. And that is 6 blocks of netherite. The most expensive item in the game. I spent several hours and I got 6 of them. I could get more by smelting this up. I think we've got to commit now. In order to call myself the netherite king, I at least need enough for a throne. I may have to cheat a little bit by adding some ancient debris as the back. Boom. The netherite throne. It's not quite as spectacular as the diamond throne, but it's still got some sort of sense of power. I think it's just because these are so rare. A little bit lackluster, isn't it? Check it out.
Okay.
I am, with all of my tools and armor, the netherite king. I did lose, unfortunately, some netherite along the way. I don't really know how. I'll probably find it at some point, but I'm probably missing at least a stack, maybe more. Just because I had to do so many tricks with TNT and such. But check it out. We are the netherite king. For all of your netherite needs, you come to me. So what are we going to do with all of this netherite? Well, I was thinking what we can do is resurrect the Did You Die box. But instead of...
Wait, I still had a stack more.
I think we should just call it the backup.
Whatever.
I think it's got a nice ring to it. We'll sell the backup
I'm gonna get like, maybe, yeah, I think I'm gonna get 4 stacks more of logs. So that'll take a while, but it's okay. There's like tiny things you can do that don't take as long as other like smaller things that just make what you've done look way bigger. Like making the tree was way harder, but this still looks better, right? Still looks much bigger. Wait a minute. Did I not finish part of it? There's part of it that I didn't finish. I can do that another time. Maybe next episode if I feel like it.
This isn't naturally generated netherite, it's obviously what I got in place. So those numbers are not particularly accurate, especially if you build anything with netherite. So don't take those numbers too seriously. What you really got to look out for is how many blocks of netherite have they got. So if we fly this direction for a little bit, we should come across some pretty goodies.
Okay.
There it is. Lots of nether and pork chops. I'm here.
Oh, this area used to be full, I'm pretty sure. Anyway.
Sell this as item strength in the barge. I have not been able to stock it for a while. There's so much. I don't think I need this much leather. This is insane. Okay, maybe I don't even think I need this much leather to be fair. But you know, free stuff, why throw it out? Well, that was a pretty good deal. Now let's head back to the base and make our first backup box. Whoa! Scarlet is busy. He's a little bit late to the nether game, but look at that. What a magnificent looking build. I think
Okay.
perfect place.
What did I say? 4 stacks. That's what I said.
Right here. And we need a glowing pedestal with a place on the ground. Boom. The netherite road. Oh, that looks so epic. I mean, it's a tiny chair, but it's a powerful chair. It's a very expensive chair. So we have 27 ingots of netherite to play with, which will get us pretty far when it comes to making our backup boxes to sell on.
What's that guy doing?
So this is really
Right there.
for the most part.
I thought I saw him out of the water. I was like, huh? How's he doing that? But I didn't.
Then I buy one piece of each armor. These buttons don't matter particularly. One of each tool. Unenchant all of them, so I'm left with the components. Then go back and upgrade them. Although I don't think chest plate is particularly needed. No one wears chest plates, so that might be just a waste of netherite. So we'll do the legs, the feet, and the helmet, and then of course
Dude, I just got an idea.
all in a box, and then we put
Like, for Minecraft in general.
require
Like, I don't know if this is a thing yet or
all your netherite gear.
anything like that. But I think villagers or wandering traders should be able to give you netherite if you give them enough emeralds. Like, it would have to be like a super rare trait, like more rare than, actually maybe less rare, but like more, maybe a little bit less rare than mending, because it would be super useful, right? I mean, obviously it'd just be like an extra trade, I'm pretty sure. I don't think everyone would be going for it. Maybe they would, I'm not sure, but I think that would be cool. It'd have to be like super rare, right?
So now the question is, what do we sell them for?
You know what I hate?
Let me just do
Everything is much easier on Java Edition. I don't know if this is true or not, but whenever I see a YouTuber in Java Edition doing like on the enchantment table, it only takes them like 2 seconds to get really good enchantments. Which, if you're on Bedrock Edition or Pocket Edition, it takes you forever.
I've just undersold this completely. Oh, I keep meaning to do work here. I need to finish this. What is this shop? It looks like a cinnamon roll. A box? Cinnamon roll? Actually, no, it might be ancient Capri. Oh, wait. doing that. Press button for more. 1 diamond block. For 1 ancient navigatory. Oh wow, okay, so maybe I did completely excel. With this in mind, you have to mine 1, 2, 3, 4 to get a single ingot. So that is, he almost doubled my price. Okay, based on my new price, it's going to be 220 diamonds for this. This is unenchanted, so this is the prototype backup box. And I could even sell the swap. What? I could even sell these individually for a little bit more to encourage people to buy backup.
What? Where'd I come from? Over here. I need to go to sleep now. Well, not now, but pretty soon because it's getting dark.
That is a deal. Oh my god. Oh,
It's the same for real life. It's really dark outside right now, too.
I haven't actually checked the barge in a while, see if we've got any profits. Oh, it's happened! It's happened! We finally sold some dirt!
I just got the stupidest idea.
Finally
I think there should be, like, a Minecraft mod pack or, like,
sold literal dirt.
something you can do in Minecraft. Like,
Realize how big of a deal that is.
you can change it
So many sales.
so that every hour in Minecraft is the same as real life hours. So an entire day, if you stayed up an entire Minecraft night, it'd be 24 real
54
life hours.
that is a lot.
I think that would be cool.
We just need someone to buy
I mean, it'd be pointless, but it would be a fun challenge, I guess. I don't know.
Tell all your friends, the backup box is back in business.
I mean, if you did that mode, it would have to be, like, much harder because you'd have, like, much more daytime. And it'd probably be easier because you wouldn't have to waste your time going to sleep and such. So, yeah. So it'd be like an 11 hours straight before you even had to go to sleep.
It's very simple. We're just going to fill up, because we are the netherite king now, all unenchanted, but mainly because
Ooh, I might have to get rid of this hill.
steal business from Looky at my Boogie or Corrales. So, and a little bit spare. One of these is going to set you back 32 diamonds. Boom. We may expand this, but this is a very, very expensive line of items. Potential customer. Let's watch. Let's watch your average customer.
Ooh, cave. Cool.
Perhaps he'll be back. Mum's away, hey, this guy, this kid is just flying. There's a shot, but okay. Yeah, and I was like, oh, you could tell him what we did. I also just realised I'm now out of netherite. So this entire episode is spent getting the netherite thrown and then running out. I think all that has led to me running out of time due to the lengthy process it takes to find all of this. So for now, I'm going to have to say thank you very much for watching, and not really goodbye, because I just wanted to have a quick word with everybody and say,
Okay. Mumbo Jumbo on YouTube. Ooh. What's that?
3 months plus? Yes, please. Switch to Chromebook.
Ooh, weird Minecraft glitch. Or not a glitch. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure this is a... How did you get up here? Dude, stop. Stop! part of the tree is completely cut off, which I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to be like that. Yep, it's a glitch. That's why trees are glitched together and such. This sometimes happens. There's like a line, which isn't even.
You could all be out there with 2 out of 10s. 1 out of 10s even. You could all be terrible. And all my videos would be pointless. That would be an incredibly disappointing revelation if that was the case. I know ignorance is bliss, but sometimes you've got to find out the truth, even if it does that. So I'm going to ask you guys 30 questions. I want you to answer the questions in your head and keep a tally of how many of the questions you've got correct. And then at the end of the video, there's going to be a link to a fold down in the description. You can submit your score. Don't cheat, okay? Because, well, this test doesn't matter, does it? What's the point in cheating on a test that literally it doesn't affect anything? I'm not going to give you a job off the back of this. If you get 30 out of 30, don't expect to be working on my YouTube channel. This is just for fun. And of course, if you don't want to do a test, or you don't want to do the poll, that's fine as well. This video is going to be fun anyway. Anyway, let's get this started, shall we? Question number 1, we're starting things off with the redstone one. Is this an AND gate, a NOT gate, an OR gate, or an AND gate? And of course, you have to be careful when combining an AND gate with an OR gate, because end up with an AND gate or OR gate. Oh, that's the easiest joke I think I've ever done on my YouTube channel. I'll give you a few more seconds for that joke to sink in, most importantly, but also if you think of your answers. And that should be enough time. Answer is AND
Oh,
gate.
I haven't been talking for a while, sorry.
How many diamonds do you need to get a full set of diamond armor? If you're a good Minecraft player, this number should be ingrained in your head.
24.
So your options are 32, 18, 24, or too much time to count for. Give it a think, I'm sure there's some people doing some wild finger counting right now.
Okay, sorry, I just randomly said 24. I'm watching Mumbo Jumbo, and he asked a question, how much diamonds does it take to make a full set of diamond armor? And I just wanted to say it. I said it immediately, 24, that's what I think it is, from experience. Yeah.
This many for a helmet, I think it's made for a boots. The answer is 24 diamonds. You need 24
Yeah, I was right.
to get a full set of
Yay.
diamond armor. It's not that much, is it? In fact, if you've got a Minecraft world where you don't have a full set of diamond armor, then you're disqualified from being good at Minecraft. Question number 3. Does the crafting recipe for a detector rail include a pressure plate? Now this is going to be interesting because
No.
new Minecraft players have never actually had to experience much about the crafting book. So you don't know any of the crafting recipes off by heart. So this could be a question like 4, 3, 2, 1. No time to Google in here. Yes, it involves a stone pressure plate. Oh yeah, I placed a stone pressure plate inside the chest and I was going to use that
No,
as
it
my
doesn't.
answer for the answer, but I guess it's all done and dusted now.
Wait, what?
Question number 4. How long does a full Minecraft
Wait, a
section-
detector rail? No, it doesn't. A detector rail does not include a pressure plate. I don't know what he's talking about.
Last. That includes the day and also going through to the night. You've got 4 options, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, or one day. Because it's like real time. Can you imagine how weirdly cool that would be? Like you join your Minecraft world at night and it's night, and you join in the morning and it's morning. That would actually be pretty good. Anyway, the real answer is 20 minutes. I hope you're all keeping score. We're now on question number 5. What part does a creeper have to fall? The minimum number of blocks that it has to fall to die. 10 blocks, 18 blocks, 22 blocks, or oh dear, it's blown up before I could drop it, and now I've lost everything. And yes, the cheesy jokes as the final option are going to continue throughout this entire video, so brace yourselves. And the answer is 22 blocks. 22 blocks to take 20 hearts of damage. Now I'm going to be frankly honest, I had to Google this one. I wish pain upon you. What type of potion is blaze powder used for? Strength, fire resistance, healing, or nausea? And if you're wondering what nausea looks like,
Wait, blaze powder is for all of them. Yeah.
something a little bit like this. This is going to escalate. Oh my goodness, I'm starting to feel. This is making me feel a bit ill. Right, I've got to give out the answer before I actually be sick. It's. Oh, what is it? It's strength. Yeah, it's strength. Turn this off. I apologize to anyone who's watching that in VR because you probably just died. But I guess it's a little bit redundant apologising to someone who has just died. Given the fact that they have died, they're probably not really going to appreciate the apology very much. Anyway, moving on. Will this redstone lamp? No, it's not going to get powered, is it? I've just broken it. Will this redstone lamp get powered?
Yes. Wait, no, what? No. I don't know. Trying to answer the questions.
Yes, no, maybe, depends on the redstone lamp's mood. Let's give it a test. it does. Redstone lamp powers on because
I'm not the only one who just saw that. I just saw bubbles in my screen on the top right corner of my screen for a second. I know I'm not the only one who saw that. I'm not crazy. I know what I saw.
You've got 20 by 120, you've got 10 by 60, 5 by 30, or, I hate you for asking this question, I hate maths, I'm unsubscribing, I'm leaving this video. I can't help but feel like there'll be a decent number of number 4s. Watching right now. Well, there's probably stop watching now. Anyway, the answer is 5 by 30. I just double check my dividing by 8 once again. Yes, 5 by 30.
3 months Disney Plus on every Chromebook.
I didn't like that video. Okay. Switch to a different video.
This video is sponsored by Audible, and this is an incredibly good feeling. I don't even know what the yes button is. Is blundered the yes button? Is that? Thank goodness. So, we've completed our Hermit Challenge of playing in pirate language for one entire episode. A lot of you were saying that I wasn't quite piratey enough, but that wasn't the challenge, alright? All I had to do was just read out the item names in pirate style and play with pirate language. And Iskall has kind of completed his Hermit Challenge. He gave me 12 bamboo, which, if I just do a little bit of removing, I have turned into a suit. So he did complete the challenge, you know. He gave me the 12 bamboo, which is incredibly valuable, and I do now have my suit back, kind of. It's made of bamboo, but it's kind of back. So all in all, I would say that round of Hermit Challenges has been a great success. Of course, we'll meet up with Iskall at some point, ring the bell, and do everything like that. But in today's episode, I really want to work on the base. You know, in the previous one, we did a bunch of work to the exterior. We managed to get everything sorted all the way up to this level here. So the outside is now pretty much done up to this level, which is fantastic. And we also came up with a grand concept, like an incredibly...
Ooh, I thought I dropped it off.
It's going to be alive, okay? It's going to be a living thing that we have to try and keep happy. So we have to feed it, we have to keep it satisfied, we basically have to tend to all of its needs. I'm sure this isn't going to wind me up in the slightest. As if green wasn't needy enough, I now have a base to deal with too. Now, of course, this build is going to require a ton of engineering and work to actually work well, and I just thought, wait, I did my redstone testing well. I'm fairly certain the Hermitcraft season... There it is! So as I said in the previous episode, in Hermitcraft season 4, I actually had something fairly similar to this. With this guy right here, and the redstone extraction is still working. And amazingly, he's not even dead yet. But that's the thing that we need to fill him up with, but all the item frames are missing. I guess the entities got deleted in some Minecraft update.
No! No!
But essentially we need to
No!
scale and in a much more fashion. This is going to be interesting. First things first, I traced out the area that we actually have available for this thing, because obviously I don't want to build something too big for my base. And then as I was doing this, I kind of came up with a way that I think I could build this redstone contraption efficiently. And that is to make it modular. So each one of our health bars will actually function on its own. It will have all
Goodbye, all of my experience that I've been gaining for the past forever.
Of each modular section. And then it will just have a couple of simple outputs that will run into like a central processing center, which will then send the output from that up into whatever we're going to have at the top of our build.
Well, I tried. I placed the water right under me, but for some reason I still died, which I find pretty stupid.
I don't really know just yet. Bit of a progress update. I'm about an hour into this process. I've managed to sort out the redstone lamps. So, oh gosh, I've just broken something. Now, as you can see, as this thing begins to use up its resources, the redstone lamps will begin to count.
I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm very, very frustrated right now.
By activating this dropper on the other side. I also now have the redstone clock
Oh my gosh.
which will gradually deplete the redstone resources.
This
I'm working on
is a valid complaint about Minecraft.
It should refill all of this. It then needs to send a signal
You should not lose
all of the redstone lamps
that much experience when you die.
so that we don't lose
Like, you
any
should,
redstone lamps immediately.
when you die, you get, like, half your experience back or something.
Another hour into the process.
Not if you have 100 experience, it goes down to 7. You should get, like, half your experience. Something like that. Maybe 1/3 of your experience. Just not all the way down to 7. I find that super stupid.
full. It's full to the brim. Happy. And then I've got the lovely one, which is kind of like alright. And then down at the bottom here, I've got dead. Dead's obviously a problem. Now, I do feel like it's worth mentioning that this, of course, is just one of 8 modules that we're going to have. I've got space for another module here.
Well,
and then obviously we're going to have 2 modules on each of the
I'm still
four.
gonna keep on building,
It's going to be a pretty gnarly redstone project, I have to say.
but I'm gonna be in a worse mood than I was.
So these are the different emotions that are being
But I think next episode,
and sad. I've decided
which might be soon, or maybe in this episode, I'm gonna try and get my experience back in my experience farm.
Here we should see that the emotions will change. So right now it's happy, and then it is in the middle, and then there is the sadness. And we can kind of flick these around and toy with the emotions, essentially. Cool. I think we've done it. I think we've designed it. Right, let's pop onto the Hammercraft server. And I guess what we should do
I need
is
to get
figure out
feather
what's
falling, dude.
actually a good-looking
I'm gonna
design.
try and get enough experience so I can get feather falling on my boots. Because that is just so annoying. I mean, feather falling is pretty common, and feather falling is pretty easy to get, so I don't think it's gonna take very long. But still, that's so frustrating.
This whole area is so deadly. You know what? I'm going to go to sleep so I can actually see it in the daylight because that's always a better representation. Good night. Sleeping next to my own head. It's kind of strange. Can you think of anything more creepy to be staring at you while you sleep? Let's have a look then. I was really confused because I thought it was still dark. I forget that I've actually put the roof on this thing. Right, let's fly around. And there it is. So that is our little redstone counter system. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Mixed in the blackstone. That looks pretty cool. And it still needs ruining, so I guess let's construct that on all 4 sides. But first, a quick message from our sponsors, Audible. I've been using Audible for years. In fact, every single Hermitcraft episode, every single redstone video that you watch has some form of audiobook behind it. But I've been using it for so long that I've actually started to wonder, I wonder what it would be like if I didn't have Audible. What would I do without Audible? Well, solution number 1 seemed pretty obvious.
Just to quicken his departure, like the rapid pairing of the two.
Vic,
When
would you be able to speed things up by like 1.4 times and maybe take the volume down about 20% and also you go back 30 seconds because I kind of wasn't listening. So, with Vicky now not talking to me, it was time for plan B. Yes, yes, yes!
The place looked like something
Oh,
else.
no,
Vanity
no,
all
no.
painted walls.
So clearly, Audible is the tool for the job. You're not going to put out the screen again, are you? Yeah, no, you're staying in the screen. Oh, no! I'm just joking. Fine. Fine. If you want to sign up to Audible, head over to audible.com/Mumbo or text Mumbo to 500 500. Give me a second. One book. I personally recommend listening to Breath, written and narrated by Jamie Lester. It's all about the importance of breathing properly, which is definitely something that I've never thought about before. So give it a listen, and let's get back on with the Hammercraft episode. Now I thought I'd do a quick time lapse of me building up the other segments, and I'm quite glad that I did because I think it's quite a satisfying time lapse to watch. I've been enjoying doing time lapses recently. You might have noticed.
I mean, now that I have a mob farm, it's not as bad when I lose all of my experience. But it's still so annoying.
I won't use them at all. I'll just be purely cuts. Other times I'll be all for them. But I think one thing that time lapses do incredibly well, and it's a bit obvious, but it's actually showing the time. You see, that took around about an hour and 45 minutes to build up those things, which isn't a crazy amount of time. But I feel like that would have been lost in cuts. People wouldn't have seen that time going in, whereas with a time lapse, you can see it. Hence the name. Yeah, everything I'm saying right now is incredibly obvious, isn't it? Let's move on, shall we? Yeah, let's just get off that subject. I don't know about you guys, but I think this has made a huge
I love how I got exactly 3 stacks. That brightens up my mood a little.
Just seeing this thing come together, I mean, it really is. This now looks like an actual structure, but we are not quite done with the construction just yet. There's still a few things we need to
I
do.
can't believe I still only have 7 subscribers. I mean, I make really big and cool stuff, but I still barely have any subscribers.
Things, so kind of dirty those up a little bit, and then I guess just start chucking some leaves around, I suppose. Now we're trying adding in the leaves.
And only like 2 of my subscribers aren't people who are my family members or friends and who I told to subscribe. So, yeah.
Because he does, I mean, look at the leaves that he's done back there. He knows how to do it so well. I might have to get some tips from him. Anyway, a lot of people have been asking what this sign says. It's actually just Iskall pointing out the size of his base. So that answers that one. Anyway, let's get the other 3 sides all ruined up. And I've got to say, I'm really finding this sort of thing satisfying at the minute.
I'm heavily enjoying the building and just trying to make the build look.
I'm gonna change into PJs real quick. See when I'm done.
Sort of thing really frustrating. You know, as I say, building does not come naturally to me in the slightest, and that's why in Hermitcraft Season 7, I've really tried to focus on my building to make it so it's a skill that I actually have. You know, because I don't want to be limited in Minecraft by my abilities. I want to be like a well-rounded Minecraft player, and I don't want to be put off from doing a large-scale project just because I don't feel like I can do it. So that's why I'm tackling things like this. On a completely different note, why do I keep forgetting about scaffolding? I have so much scaffolding, and I love scaffolding at the minute, yet I keep not using it. I'm back to my old ways, and I'm just checking out Scar's tree here. He's ruining on all sorts of different levels here. You know, he's got bamboo with string on top of it so it doesn't grow any higher. It's got all different types of leaves. I mean, it's so fancy. Anyway, well, mine's done. My build's done. Forget about this beautifulness. Let's cast our eyes over to this monstrosity. I'm kidding, of course. Okay, I'm happy with this thing. I think it's looking cool. It's all coming together very, very nicely. I can't wait to get the redstone in this thing. I still don't know what I'm going to do with the chariot. I also still haven't quite decided what I'm going to do with this top section up at the top here, you know? I mean, there is space for a head. There's crystals. I mean, all the ideas are still whizzing around in my head.
I am back.
This is looking so much better now that there's some texture.
I'm wearing the same PJs I wore yesterday night, but still, they're super comfy, okay?
It's such a nice texture. I just went over to the industrial district to gather up a few more firework rockets, and I see this thing.
Dang it, I tried to get exactly 3 stacks.
Here is Golden Present of Doom. Yes, or Lever. It's the gold blocks. I'm kind of wary that it's going to blow me up. Wait, is he? So wait, is this him showing off how good his gold farm is? That he can just dispense gold into fire? Oh, we didn't put that much in. I mean, come on, Iscal, you know, if you're really going to flex, there would be gold blocks, and there would at least be a full inventory's worth. I can't imagine that was more than 32. My gold farm's so good that I would be able to do a full... I'd be able to do 2 choppers worth of gold blocks, I reckon. Right, I really need to remember to cut this out of the video, because my gold farm isn't quite as good as Iscal's, and I could really do with these gold blocks. The fact that these big trader farms allow us to get nether portals,
Something funny just happened.
and now I can just easily get one full stack of
what I'm watching.
comparators. This is big news. I mean, it's not exactly fresh news, but it is so cool that has been introduced. I never thought I'd see the day where we could get a renewable source of this nether quartz stuff, so that's fantastic. Anyway, I'm just in the process of putting up my redstone resources so that we can actually start building up the brain of this thing. Why is Green here? What? There's a bed. He's making a base. He's taken all of his things off. Gladly. Absolutely gladly. And again, I mean, this feels cruel. Again, this is what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the day. Again, more. Oh, more. Well, that was incredibly satisfying. I mean, you know, I guess that gets him back for stealing my door, I suppose. I did tell him to steal my door, so maybe that's not kind of merited, but that was fun. I think we might be good to actually start constructing this thing. So I suppose, we get the ball rolling by linking up all the redstone lamps. And at the minute, I'm absolutely loving building this.
You know who I hate?
So far,
People who have their inventory like that.
I mean,
I don't hate them, but I just think it's so much better like that. Right? I don't know if that's just me or not, but that's how I feel.
Kind of, almost. I mean, I can kind of drop through. I can make my way around. So with all of the connectors done,
That was me trying to practice, and I failed. Wrong way. I should not be going in through there.
It's all quite simple, really. All of these timing circuits and things are a little bit more challenging than that. I mean, that was just like one coherent circuit. You know, it was just a sequence of block placements. Whereas this is a little bit more fiddly. But I'm now working on the item pickup system. So this is going to be detecting the items that get thrown into the machine, and it's going to be sending the output from that into this.
I'm going to check the villagers after I wake up.
And it's worse than I thought, because I've actually built it all the wrong way around. So I built...
Dang it. I was supposed to run through it, and then while I'm right there, close it.
As if it's
Anyway.
a left-hand unit. So that means that, look, all of the redstone things, it goes over the central line. You
Hello.
actually can't fit
Ooh,
the
now there's
left-hand
4
unit.
villagers. You can have this 7
I
pieces
turn
of
all this down.
bread. Goodbye.
Start again.
Uh.
And, like, mirror it.
Goodbye.
It's funny, isn't it? You know, things take so long to build, and yet they're so fast to take down. And now I've got the root
I'm
of
gonna
it.
get
which
me
is-
some more
But
pumpkins.
1 hour later, here it is. And I'm in much higher spirits now because this thing is all constructed. I've tested it. It's all working. We've got ourselves 1/8 of the entire system, and I have to say, it looks really, really cool, doesn't it? Imagine how cool this place is going to look when there's like interconnected wires and things all running through it. There's the item system that's going to go from the bottom all the way up to the top. There's going to be the head up at the top. We're going to have to deal with that. I mean, it's going to look nuts. But for now, I'm going to keep building up the other half
Ooh, I
of
thought
this.
I
What
stepped
really
on
want
that.
to do is get
I mean, I
one
did, but I
full
thought I broke
quarter
it.
all completed and ready to go, because then we can basically do a trial run of 1/4 of the system. We can see what it's going to look like from the perspective of the outside. It is so much nicer building things when you've already built them. Things are going so smoothly. I think I'm actually on the last bit. So if I place in this redstone torch here, and then a redstone torch here. Yep, that should be everything. So we've got the slowing down circuit, we've got the timing circuit, we've got the output up to the droppers, we've got the output from the
Okay,
item sources to
now
the
I
other
have
dropper with the observers.
Way more than I should. I'm gonna put that away in chests, because that takes up a lot of inventory. Get out of that pole, dude. Sorry, but that was making me mad. That sheep has been like stuck in the pole for like forever.
Because that's what the rest of this build is currently, and I'm gradually trying to light it up.
Okay,
Anyway, let's
I've heard
have some items
YouTubers
and we'll
complain
actually
about
start
this.
filling up some of
I
the
haven't been to the Nether in 1.16 yet, but I've heard it's really cool, but there's some problems with it. So, yeah.
We need some non-stackable items. I guess just some shovels. Let's grab some iron. So if we fill in this one side here, I think it needs. I seem to remember. It
Okay,
needs,
that's all.
is it 7?
Ooh.
If I remove one. Okay, yeah, that turns off the rest of the map. So, we need 7 things.
I'm just gonna do this before I have to do it later.
I know it sounds so
It's
simple,
running
but I
out.
wanna see what this looks like.
I'm gonna have to do it later, so I'm gonna do it now.
It looks cool, so I've done a mock-up. Okay, I've removed some of the items. that we
I
have
did
on the
it! That's what I've been meaning to do.
Man.
I don't know if you saw that, but I ran
Dude,
through
my
it
base is alive.
and did
My
it.
base is a living thing that we now need to stay
That's
on
what
top
I've been
of,
trying
and
to
it
do.
looks even cooler at night. Yes, I did stand here until it got dark. It looks wicked. It looks seriously good. I'm pleased. You're pleased, I hope. If you're not pleased, I apologise. But there are still things that need to be done. I actually need to work out what attributes these redstone lamps are going to be counting. You know, because so far, I mean, in my head, I've got food worked out, but there's 7 other things that we need to be feeding into this system to keep the Almighty happy. And I said Almighty because I have no clue what that thing is actually going to be. But I still haven't worked that out. So I think it's worth looking into the redstone testing world and just trying to map things. So, as I said, what food? 7
Okay.
clear spaces. I would say feeding it diamonds seems pretty cool. Actually, no, I think I mean, the music disc could be really. That would be a pain in the backside. But cool. I think the water bucket. We're going to have to do some interesting redstone there. An apple to stop the Almighty from getting sick, because everyone knows an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Obviously, a little bit of redstone dust, so it can do its redstone work. A book to read to keep itself entertained. A little bit of coal for fuel. And finally, I have poppies, because I really like the idea of gluing flowers to my base to keep it happy. With that being said, this selection right here is just initial ideas. So let me know down in the comment section if you think there are some better ones, because you guys are smart. I'm sure you'll come up with something. So with that done, it's now time to wrap something up. Obviously, I'm wearing my bamboo suits. Iskal has completed his challenge. I think I completed Iskal's challenge. You know, we've all managed to sort out everything.
I mean, I'm not in a really bad mood because I don't need experience right now, but I hate how I lost all that experience. Actually, I got an idea. Every time I do something high up before I get feather falling, I'm gonna like use all my experience. Maybe, I'm not sure. Actually, that's kind of a dumb idea. Never mind.
I have one question. Go on. I got one question for you. Yep.
What did you use to make the tie?
I honestly, it's a very good question. I mean, to be honest, I have no clue. I didn't even think about it. All right, I sent the 12 bamboo off to a tailor. All right, and I've come out with this, and I think we can all agree it's actually pretty cool.
That is awesome. That is the best suit.
Dude, I looked down for a second. I looked back at my screen because I was watching the video, and it scared me so much.
It's going to be staying for quite some time, so I'm going to be rocking this for a while.
Because I thought I was about to fall. That time I was about to fall. Okay, I'm fine.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
Good.
12 bamboo is incredibly valuable. Alright, so basically you bribed me off. And then I've converted the bribe into a suit. But it's fine.
Yeah, I mean that's creative of you. Let me just explain one thing. You do not want to know what I had to go through when I searched for your suit. I found things that doesn't make any sense. Okay.
Oh, really?
So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say it. It was quite a day trying to find stress.
Alright, okay, we'll just leave that as is. I won't ask any more questions. It seems like, you maybe don't want to talk about it. Alright, okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna get some more wood. I think this time, yeah, I'm gonna get 4 stacks. Yeah, I think that'd be good. Dude, this base is like actually too big.
I was a little bit concerned that you would just travel off into...
That sounds like I'm trying to brag, but I'm not. It's genuinely too
I
big.
read the note again. I was like, Mambo, I also have a sugarcane farm. Yours is not sweeter than mine.
Oh, so that's an interesting perspective to think sweet. That makes sense.
Like, my base is genuinely gigantic. Like, I literally think it's bigger than it needs to be, but I'm not going to make it any smaller because that would take a lot of time, and I don't feel like doing that, and just having a really big base would be really
I
cool.
was expecting my ship back and I got the 12 bamboo.
That's true. I guess we're even then.
I guess so. Well, I did do my episode in pirate language. I referred to, for example, the bamboo as being bamber. That's what it was. And there was. I think there was bombs aplenty with my fireworks, and I had like Blackbeard's helmet and stuff like that.
Not to forget. Hold on, stand right there.
Yeah.
Not to forget the one thing that I actually saw because of the time, which is Harley Challenger.
That was well done. That was a very dramatic production of no. So I would say I did a decent job. A lot of people in the comments are a little bit disappointed that I didn't put on that accent for the entire episode, but I think that might have worn off quite fast.
What do you mean, you salty sea dog? No,
I think my viewer attention would have been about 4%. People watch 4% of the video and just be like, you know what, no.
I got better things to do. I get it. Alright, well that means this time we click the button.
Yeah. Anyway, just like dude.
Knew it was gonna happen.
There's no extra challenges, so I'll see you again. How many challenges?
Oh, you did it.
I did it on the slide.
Well done.
I did it mid-sentence.
Well done.
Dang it.
See you later, dude. I love that suit. That suit is awesome.
I appreciate it. You paid for it. Right, with Hermit challenges all done and dusted, and with the base looking all fantastic and partially alive, I think it's time to end. I really do hope that you've enjoyed this Hermitcraft episode. It's been action-packed. There's been all sorts of things going on.
Okay, switch episodes. Go on to episode 37, I think. No, 36 of Mumbo Jumbo's Hermitcraft. Okay.
In so glad I asked you guys for ideas. In a previous episode of Hermitcraft, I was really struggling with what to build up in that top section of my base, and then that gap right there. a decent number of people who are watching this video right now who are just falling back in their chairs, and there's probably a decent number who've already left. They're just like, I'm never watching Evercraft again. Now, the real reason why this little framework here is in place is because I wanted to get a rough idea of how big the thing that is going up in this area is going to be, because I've also been to the comments, and one of the comments that really caught my eye that I saw popping up occasionally, but actually in the comments on the YouTube video, is the idea of a heart. A heart. I mean, that's perfect. I'm honestly embarrassed I don't think of it. It's a perfect thing to have in this area here. So it's going to be
Time to go to bed.
And it's going to be hanging in this space right here. Now, I have spent a lot of hours, a lot of hours, seriously, trying to build up various different hearts. I saw a few suggestions that were both online as well.
That actually worked. Good.
Too gruesome, you know, I didn't want to look like I was actually like chaining up a bookshelf a heart. I didn't want it to be like a regular heart either, you know, kind of like Minecraft heart style. I didn't want to do anything like that. I wanted it to be an anatomically correct heart, but I didn't want it to look like a murder scene, you know. It was difficult, but I think I might have pulled it off. Let's pop into our Spin Testing World. I'm genuinely quite excited to show you this. Boom. There it is. So I decided the way to get around it looking horrendously gory, like something out of a horror film, was to use something that obviously isn't meaty coloured. Because when I was building out all pink and red things, you know, it was looking very, very gruesome. But I decided to go with gold, and then also making use of the blackstone as well for the other sections of the heart. I studied a lot of heart fiction as well. So this, I mean, it's not bad as far as hearts in Minecraft go. This
Oh,
is
what the?
not bad.
I see you, Enderman. With an S. I need to kill you, dude. I may have gotten myself into a predicament here. Okay, I just need to kill him. He's the only reason I'm dying, dude. Oh, dude. Oh? Where'd the other guy go? Oh, you're right there. That ball was floating in his hand. No Ender Pearl. Whatever. That was scary. Good thing I didn't die. And get my 7 experience down to like 3. Hold on. Rail. A detector rail does require a special plate. I was wrong. Feel kind of dumb now, but whatever.
The first little arteries that I'm installing into this thing. There we go, poking outside. And if you're wondering how I'm actually constructing this and getting it exactly right block for block, I'm just doing it in layers. So I'm doing it in 2 high layers at a time. I'm just kind of going around in strips. So I'm matching it up with an account that I have open in my redstone world. It's quite a slow process, but it seems like the right way to do it. And clearly it was, because amazing we're now done, but that caught me off guard. I didn't even think we were finished, but I'm looking around the build.
Oh, the TV's glitching. And that makes me think that this live stream might stop because the internet might stop working. So if it randomly stops, just know that was the reason, because of the internet. Still not gone yet. Don't want to jinx myself though. Wait. Wait, this is glitching. Yeah, my TV's glitching. Might be something Kellen's doing. I don't know what's happening, but whatever. What is the matter with this tree? So weird. Okay.
There's nothing else that I need to add. And I already have 3 blocks of gold added. So
Not glitching anymore, so that's good.
Today is clearly my day. I mean, I'm saying that without actually looking at it. You know, I've seen it in the Redstone testing world. It looks great in the Redstone testing world. What if it looks awful in my face? That would be disappointing. Anything else you want to do? Right, here goes. Just left. So let's see. I'm going to fly out nice and far, and then we're going to get the spin around. Yes! That looks super cool. That is just the right size. That is fitted in perfectly. I was a little bit worried that it might be slightly wrong. Look how cool that looks. And now imagine it chained to the top, and also we're going to do a bunch more stuff up here to make this more dramatic.
Dang it.
I mean, this
The
looks,
TV's glitching.
that is
And so the quality is really bad. And I don't know how to fix that. So the quality is really bad and I can't really see it very good. I mean, I don't want to sound spoiled, but it's pretty annoying. It's good that I have a TV. But you know, I'd rather the quality would be better. Because it's glitching right now. Don't know why it's glitching, but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter that much.
After this burst. And clear.
Now. There's a camera there, and there.
Pass.
Well, no any order.
This is not a good time. Most people want to be quadrillionaires. That's the dream. That's how they get you hooked. Hooked on sugar, hooked on caffeine. Ha ha ha, cry, cry, cry. Me, I prefer to just skim.
So what?
February, March, April. We may have to pay an installment. The rent is an installment. It's a monthly installment.
They are real characters, super unique. But you vouch for them, right?
Okay.
Number 4, keep what you remember right. Monster, how to get on right.
My favorite movies are the Ocean 11 movies. This is exactly the kind of thing that I've been wanting. So what are your plans, Stephen?
You never called me that. But you could if it was a job, though, right?
You're addicted to them.
They're my parents.
In what sense?
We split everything 3 ways. We have since I was little. I don't want to do it that way this time.
Don't. So you want us to be false, faking people. We don't make pancakes or wrap up little birthday presents or call you sweetheart or baby or even little together.
I don't know what. Wait, what the? I don't know what ad this is or trailer for a movie this is. But whatever.
This is the way the big one starts. If you're lucky, you'll get crushed. And then you just die looking in there.
Skip ad. Oh. The TV is glitching again.
Always love the look
Never mind.
of the grindstone robot. It looks like also, is this one of the heads that I beheaded the other day? Invitation. Dear Hermit, you are cordially invited to join me upside down and use it and happily place in the nether. Literally all of humanity wants to live there. Cool done. like something I'll be interested in doing. Anyway, unfortunately, the day has in fact come. It is time the chariot to be removed. I can hear noises. Is there a parrot in the chariot? Oh my goodness. Well, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with this thing, but yes, sadly the chariot's days are over. I'm sure we'll relocate him somewhere, but for the time being, he is going to be dispersed into many chests, which is that's a nasty way to die. That's a horrible way to die. That sounds incredibly grim. Hear me out on this one, okay? This pesky bird right here is a Jedi in disguise. Alright? Let me prove it. I'm going to nudge him off the edge. Look. Alright? He is floating forwards. That looks... It's like something out of space. It's like an alien. Now, because the idea of the chariot being dispersed into many chests hurt my heart a little bit, I've created this shop box. DIY chariot. If we ever need another chariot, we know where to go. Anyway, with all that business taken care of, let's finish up the outside of the base, shall we? And it turns out there was quite a lot that I needed to do. I mean, first of all, I needed to do all the knobbly bits and everything. So I had to take out some blocks from the top section because I seem to have ruined this thing in like stages, in like tiers. And then, of course, I needed to do all of the leaf placements, and that's a fine art that I think I'm gradually getting. I've started to understand that I need to be a little more bold with my leaf placement. I need to commit to it. You know, when you place down that first leaf, don't just place like 10 leaf blocks, because then you kind of end up with like a small slither. You just need to go all out. As soon as you have an overgrown area, you turn that into like a fully spreading overgrown area that really stretches out, branches off into various areas of the build. And then, of course, I needed to add in all of the fence posts, which it turns out I had barely any fence posts throughout all of the other sections of the build. So that took horrible hours and tons of wood. But it's done. It's looking good. The chains connecting up the heart, making use of the stone, grindstone things, look really cool, mixed in with the regular chains as well. I mean, it's come together so nicely. And at the risk of blowing my own trumpet here, I'm very proud of myself. I mean, look at that. The sun was setting, but B-double-O's online, so he doesn't allow it to set for very long. But the sun was setting, now the sun's rising. Check it out, so we've got the heart hanging from the centre, we've got all of the ruination. I mean, this is now starting to look like a solid build. Look, we've got the top.
I just did that really fast.
As much as I missed the chariot, I do actually think that's an improvement.
I swear I just... Oh, that crafting table has been there since, like, when I started breaking all of those. You could literally go back in my episodes and find it. That was probably, like, so long ago. Not, like, super long ago, but, like, that's been there since the beginning. Okay.
I'm going to have to just take inspiration from Mr. Scar, Mr. Panda Man, and I'm going to have to. Look at this.
Whee! Oh wait, no, I'm on the inside. It's not supposed to happen.
Someone who builds things like this. How can I compete with someone who thinks to build a small mushroom? What are you trying? I'm going to go to bed. Think about building and reflect on how much I need to improve.
Whoa!
I've gone to bed and I've woken up with a genius idea. I don't have to be good at building.
No, thank you, Skelly.
So I'm just going to do the redstone bit. I've got to say, can you listen to the input mode?
What the? No! This is weird.
All of the items are full. If I don't continue the items as a full, I'm going to run into some serious problems. Right, so I need that needs a piston,
Beehive.
and then we need pistons behind all of these as well. Please don't fall off the edge. So that should be one side all fully pistoned up.
My plan for this episode
If this does
is to finish that, put like a roof on it and stuff, get it all like decorated, you know? Make it look decent, I guess. I don't know.
All of the time. I do seem to be getting a lot faster. I've just finished up number 2, starting up number 3. Hopefully we should be able to speed through the rest. I don't believe it. I've managed to do this entire build without dropping a single block, and then on the last, literally the last one, I've lost one. I'm honestly not. Where has it gone? Ah, yes, I didn't. If anything, though, that was actually slightly more embarrassing that I didn't drop one, but I acted as if I had dropped one. Anyway, the heart is done. All of the pistons are in place. Now I need to link up all the redstone lines, which is a nightmare because.
What's that? What's an ad? Oh, I just thought of the stupidest thing. What if Minecraft had ads? That would be so annoying. Of course I need to make more chests. They get filled so quickly. Actually, no. No. No.
They're all right next to one another, so you have to be quite precise. Maybe precise wasn't the right choice of words, but you have to make sure that there's no bug powering going on, there's no weird quasi connectivity-ness, and you have to make sure that
I'm still gonna put some chests up here,
whilst also
but I'm gonna put a lot of chests down in the mine.
design this circuit, even though it does just look like I've spammed redstone everywhere. Here goes. How many people are online? Okay, I'll watch out for any messages about sudden spikes in lag. Alright. Okay.
Place that, place that, place that, place that.
I mean, that is quite cool, isn't it?
Boom, boom,
It doesn't
boom, boom.
actually seem to be causing too many struggles. It definitely hits the frames per second when it fires. But I mean, I've got to say,
Okay.
it looks so cool.
Anyway,
I'm happy to play with a slideshow.
I'm not
To
very
have
smart.
An actual beating heart in the
I
center of
can't
my base.
place those.
I mean, this is
right
wild.
there.
I wonder how it looks from all the way back here. Actually, it does. You can actually see this
Ooh.
moving this far back. I kind of assumed that you might not actually get it, but no, that is. Stop being frightened up, baby. That is so ridiculous. Thank you to everyone down in the comment section who suggested this idea. It's absolutely fantastic. It's the best thing you could have done. Imagine if I'd had heads, or I mean, crystals wasn't so bad, but originally I was thinking I'd have a head up there. Imagine this is a cool looking base, and I kind of would have ruined it by doing that. Whereas this, that looks wicked. Anyway, we are nowhere near finished with this thing. We have got a bunch of terraforming and stuff like that to do up in this area. I'm just putting it off, okay? But it has to be done. My FPS is really struggling because of that heart, isn't it? It really is. No problem. So here's what I'm thinking. We have
Dude, I didn't even mind that.
and then the ground comes up like this, and then
So bad at
gradually
this.
trickles off to the edges. So it would be like a mound going up in the center, and then folding inwards down in the middle. And I think that will look cool. I'm putting a lot of faith in the fact that it will look cool because I'm just fully committed to building it. To be honest with you, as you can see, we've got our mound, we've got our central section, we've got everything running off the edges.
Okay.
This is also one of those things that is going to look very bad until we start putting all of the ruination on it. Like pretty much everything in this base, to be honest with you, everything's looking
Okay,
awful.
I'm gonna start placing them on this side now.
I really do hope that's the case for this thing, because it does currently look awful. It really does look bad. But, I mean, I'm just gonna keep going with it. First port of call in the Mumbo Jumbo School of Ruination is bone meal. Bone meal hides any number of just atrocities, basically. So if we can just get some bone meal in here, what he's trying to do, by the way, because every single clip I've recorded so far is join the game, and then wait for it. Go on, leave the game, please. Ah, no, he just said hi. Already looking better. It's already looking better. It's looking so much better already. That is impressive. That actually looks quite cool already. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, that's quite a big old dear. I just went through a nether portal and got blown to bits. Like instantly. I mean, oh my goodness, there's more. Ah! I'm gonna die again. This is a problem. Oh my goodness. Where are they all coming from? Where are they all coming from? Seriously? What has happened?
Okay.
Oh, it's really dark around my portal, isn't it? I think there is a chance that these are all mobs from my portal.
Okay.
Okay, maybe I could light up that area then. Things are coming
Anyway,
together. Things are coming together. It's looking cool. I've got some leaves. I've got some
I might need to get a lot of cobblestone.
action as well. I'm really running out all the stops in this space here, and it is working.
Gonna need a lot of cobblestone.
To be honest, we're a couple
Not
hours
like
into
a
the process
lot
now,
of cobblestone, but like
Things
a lot of
that I did, I
cobblestone.
thought I'd chuck some bamboo about,
That
so
probably
you
makes
can
no sense,
how
but
that looks. I am gonna limit the height
whatever.
by in string. I think that will really help. But I'm just, I've got a beaming smile on my face because look at the difference. It's crazy how much of a difference that makes.
Okay.
It's actually crazy. How different it looks.
These ladders, they're gonna be what I use for scaffolding.
For the time being, I've come up with a new thing that we can do that's redstone-y, and I actually think it could be potentially better. Doing this,
Wait, no, I wasn't supposed to go into the cave.
How ridiculously time-consuming Charles Terraforming
Okay.
But he is. I don't know how he does it. He must have more hours in his day than I do, because this is so difficult. We are on the home straight now, though. I am on the final section of this thing, just getting everything all done and dusted. And I've got to say, even though it is
I have reached the roof. Stop.
incredibly satisfying, therapeutic. I can understand why people like gardening in real life, because gardening in Minecraft is actually quite fun. So, I'm about to do my first proper spin around with it all completed, and that is...
Okay.
Oh my goodness, that has made all the difference. Look at that! That looks so cool! Okay. Chuffed. We still need to do it in that section and all of these sections as well. And I've left this area open because I think there's going to be redstone running up into the heart. We'll have to wait and see on that one, but I am over the moon. I am genuinely over the moon. I've got a beaming smile on my face right now. Honestly, I really want to keep working on the base, but I have a live stream to do with this cow. I'm going to do some end dusting. So I'll catch you guys in a bit. One live stream later. We have got tons upon tons of cool light. I mean, look how many elytras I now have.
If I fall, I really have nothing to lose, dude.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 spare elytras. That is bonkers. But the reason I went end dusting with this guy
But still, if I get close to falling, I am gonna flinch.
for his hedge gates, so that he can be fully set up. And
That's
get
something I will do
1
forever.
million leaf blocks. He needs 1 million leaf blocks. I mean, I know his tree is a ridiculous project, but I don't even think he realizes yet that he has to place 1 million leaves. Not only does he have to gather them, he has to place them as well. Anyway, I think to wrap things up today, it's time for a little bit of extra base ruining. So I'll be honest, I actually wasn't planning on doing this. I was totally planning on doing all the redstone on the inside of the heart, but I think for the first time in my entire life, I actually wanted to terraform more than I wanted to do redstone. I mean, seriously though, I'm loving doing the terraforming on this build. I mean, I've loved the ruining process. I definitely love the process of learning how to build in this way because, you know, as I mentioned about 1 million times now, I'm not a natural builder. It's not something that becomes naturally to me. I kind of really work with it. And I'm really enjoying learning all of these new techniques and ways to make builds look cool. And the whole process is just...
Okay, now I need to... Wait, no. I placed that wrong. Okay, now I need to go to the other side and collect all the stuff that fell. Not that much stuff fell on this side. Anyway, a lot should have fallen on this side, just as much as on the other side.
It's so fun learning new skills. It really is. Let's take a look at what I've done then. You know, because I must admit, I'm quite proud. I really don't want to sound like I'm blowing my own trumpet here, but I am pleased. You know, I've done this quite a bit throughout the Daytona Craft episodes, but look at that. Look at that. Oh, it's made such a difference, doesn't it? I did not expect it to make a difference as much as it has. I really truthfully didn't. I kind of thought, you know what? I was kind of considering not even doing it. I was considering leaving it flat and like completely just plain. So glad that I didn't.
No, oh, I thought... Dude, if water destroyed ladders,
It has helped
that
so
would have
much.
sucked so much, dude.
You know what? The base is now complete. That's just all on me. This thing's now done. Apart from
Okay.
the big platform at the bottom, the massive amount of terraforming that I've got to do down at the bottom there, this thing's now finished. My base is completed.
There.
The outside of my base is completed. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. That's been a long process. But it's looking wild. I'm super chuffed. I hope
That
you
tiny
enjoy the
bit
process.
right there
It's
is
a lot of fun. There's also
actually frustrating me. It's like frustrating.
yeah.
Don't know why, but it is.
Also time
go to the next episode. Mumbo Jumbo's one of his newest episodes.
It's all still out there. Say hello to the world again in an all-wheel drive Mazda CUV.
Today I'm starting things off in the nether regions. We've been doing a bunch of work on
I tried.
lately, and I fancy a little bit of a change. So I was wondering what that was then. I couldn't quite make it out. So we're going to do some work on some nether projects. And I'm actually going to start a fairly ridiculous project, hopefully in today's Hermitcraft episode. I mean, it's bonkers, it's nuts. Okay, it's going to be wild. I'm excited for it. I'm also scared of it a little bit because it's not a project that I've ever really done before. So prepare your teachers for that one.
For a second, why did that scare me so much? For a second there, I was actually scared.
But there's very few people online right now, and I just love using this thing, so let's get to it. And of course that means we can do a hyper-fast third-person time lapse, so you can see all the death happens incredibly quickly. Right, let's get to it. And I'll tell you what, while recording that time lapse, I was thinking two things. The first thing is how satisfying it is to watch that dog farm work. I mean, I'm excited to see the time lapse, because even in real time, there's just something about it. You know, seeing the zombie pigmen spawn on the edges, and then run into the centre and die, it sounds grim. When you say it like that, it sounds grim, but it just looks so cool. But the other thing that I was thinking about is I'm getting excited about the prospect of the new Minecraft update. You know, because we're getting towards that time now. It's been on my mind a lot lately. I've actually been mentioning it in the Hermitcraft episode. For some reason, this coming update...
Why did that scare me? I almost fell on the crops.
It's something that I've been thinking about a lot.
There's like a bunch of different types of Minecraft players, and I'm almost all of them combined, except for Redstone. I don't do Redstone. Like, I can do Redstone, but I'm not very good at it.
What has me so excited? I just really want to get some redstone stuff. I've got my fingers so crossed, they're almost broken. Which totally explains why I have to press shift with my thumb, doesn't it? After about an hour's worth of Sword Swinger, I managed to get this much gold, which is pretty good going. Also, I almost managed to get 150 levels. I was aiming for 150, but then a bunch of people joined, and they're all in the nether and things, and my gold just completely dried out. But I think I aspire towards trying to get 1,000 levels. That would be awesome if I could do that, which I think would probably take, I would say, about 10 hours. If we could successfully farm that farm for 10 hours, then I might be able to get 1,000 levels. And I can do that over the course of a number of weeks. I just have to make sure I don't die. Which, now I think about it, not dying over the course of a couple of weeks, that's incredibly unlikely. Anyway, let's get all of these items quickly stored up into my chests, which my valuables chests are starting to look rather valuable. Look at this. This might be the richest I've ever been. It also might be the most disorganised I've ever been. I think I'm going to spend a little bit of time just clearing up these shulker boxes and making sure that everything ends up in the right place, because this was in my ender chest. What is this? And after an hour of totally tearing my hair out, I have finally reached a place where I'm happy. Okay, so I have everything sorted into correctly named shulker boxes. I've cleared out all of the shulker boxes that are dotted around in the various areas of my base. I've got all of my chests sorted out correctly. So it's finally I can find things. I feel better. Okay, I feel clearer in my brain because I've done that. Well, this looks very fancy, doesn't it? Look at this. We now have a nether hub.
Make a little hole right here for that.
We're no longer just traversing through the parts of the nether just above. Just kind of
Wait, if I do that, can I still... Yeah, I can. Okay, just making sure.
I love those chains up the top. This is gorgeous. Anyway, the reason I'm out here just flying around in the nether is because I want to find a nether fortress. I really want to find a nether fortress because, as I say, I have a mega project. A mega project that I really want to work on. That is a little bit daunting. It's something that I've never built before.
I keep on misplacing stuff.
I'm super excited about. We might have struck gold here. This looks lovely. And most importantly, it has these two. I am going to risk landing. I'm absolutely terrified. I'm still terrified of the nether, alright? But you see this? This is a crossroads. This is good. And that is a crossroads directly next to it. This is also good. This is very important for what we need to build. Now I'm going to bravely fly away from the nether fortress so that I don't get killed. And I'll quickly explain. Down we go. And... Alright, I want to be rich. Okay, I want to be incredibly rich so that I can flex on all the hermits and just really show off how rich I am. And Well, I thought I could do that by making a ridiculous wither skeleton farm that then gives me loads of wither skulls that I can then sell to people, but also I can just have loads of wither skulls because that will make me look rich. Our Zoom was a little bit too close, wasn't it? I felt a little bit too close for comfort. Now, I know that Impulse is selling beacons, but I want to sell wither skulls, okay? And I think if I can build a farm that is ridiculous, like completely insane, then I should be able to sell the wither skulls relatively cheap. I mean, how cool would it be if we could sell wither skulls for $1 diamond? Everyone would buy them, and I'd be rolling them. Diamonds, that is, not the wither skulls. Rolling a wither skull sounds a little bit evil. The only slight problem that I have is that I don't really know how to build a wither skeleton farm. I've never really built one before, and I don't really know what the good designs are. However, my friend Iskal has built one before, and he knows all about this sort of stuff. So hopefully, he can help me out. I'm just going to say...
Okay, one of the plans I have for this build is to, every now and then, I'll have like a toilet, right? And you can go inside of the toilet, and there's like a sewer system, right? I have like my own sewer system. It goes all the way under the base and goes all the way around all the stuff that I'm going to build. It's going to connect everything.
It's something that seems to come and go. You know, sometimes I will absolutely hate the idea of a terraforming project. I will avoid it so much, and that's kind of been the case for this entire start of the season. You know, there's so much terraforming that needs to be done around my base, and there's so much...
Mumbo Jumbo just started talking about terraforming. I'm going to need to terraform so much, especially near the village, because it looks really bad over there. It's going to take forever, but...
I'm all in. Ever since doing the little grass bits on top of my base and seeing how much of an improvement that made to my base, I've been thinking about terraforming the entire time. You know, it's been something that's been playing on my mind a lot, and it's something that I want to do more and more often. And it's really interesting. Minecraft's an interesting game like that, in that there are so many different ways to play it, and even within the categories of ways to play it, there are so many subcategories as well. And let me give you an example. You know, I'm a redstone person. And for me personally, I tend to build kind of survival-friendly, fun, slightly silly, not particularly serious redstone contraptions. And then you have people in the redstone community who are like the technical Minecrafters, and they make redstone videos, but they make videos of farms, the most technical farms you could possibly build. Then you've got the flying machine people. Then you've got the super compact piston door people. Then you've got the absolutely massive redstone computer people. And the same thing goes with building. You know, you have the people who work on castles, you have the people who work on medieval builds, you have the modern house people, you have the terraforming people. There's so many subcategories within the categories of Minecraft, and I really do think that is the beauty of the game. And I personally am just really enjoying kind of...
I don't want to go too fast doing this, because I might fall.
In and out of the things that I personally enjoy. Anyway, that's enough waffling. Let's take a look at what I built. And for maybe the 60th time this season, I was at 60, maybe 70, maybe a couple thousand to be honest with you. This has seriously improved the base, and it makes it look so much more finished. I swear that's like the catchphrase of this Hermitcraft season. But look at that! That is serious. It's actually it's made the base look even bigger as well. It is. Oh my goodness! It looks so cool. It looks so cool. Even this side, which a lot of this was actually natural. This is all natural landscape, and then it transitions into the stuff that I built over there. It all kind of works. Now, obviously, my terraforming right now, there's not much decoration in it. You know, I've literally placed the grass blocks in, and I've got the shape. And it's not very natural Minecraft terrain, but I really do think it suits the build. I think this might be my favourite view. I absolutely love it. I'm so pleased, and I'll be honest. And I've seen this popping up down in the comment section. When I first started building this base, it was a tiny bit scary because I must admit when I started building it, I was like, oh, it looks good. But I wasn't 100% sure on it. Now that we've added in all of the details, now that we have all of the ruining in place, now that we have this in place, it really is coming together strongly. And it's by far my favourite base I've ever built on Hermitcraft. You know, and it really, really is. And I know that I say that every single season, but I truly do. I feel that way with this one. It looks... I'm proud. I really am proud of this thing. I really, really am.
Stretch for a moment.
There's so much to do, alright? But I'm proud.
Okay.
We actually have millions of things to do. You see, I mentioned earlier on that I really want to get rich. You know, I want to get super, super rich on the Hermitcraft. our own progress. Now, because a lot of my enterprises are going to do with the Nether, I plan on getting rich from the Nether, it only makes sense I actually build this thing in the Nether. So, do I build it here, or do I build it underneath? It does feel a little bit strange that right, let's go underneath. I found a pretty good spot, and I'm just in the process of building up this little building. It's not going to be a particularly big building, all enterprises, Amazon started in a bedroom. I think Microsoft started in a garage, I think. So this is how it's going to be. We're going to have like a golden bedroom garage, except there's no cars in Minecraft, so garage is a bit pointless, and if I build a bedroom in the Nether, then it's probably not going to end very well. Fine, it's just going to be a completely bedless, carless office. Yes, an office. An office makes total sense. And I've got to say, as far as offices go, for our first ever headquarters, this looks pretty rich. I already feel pretty rich with the fact that I have this little thing. Anyway, if we pop inside, you can see currently there isn't much in here, but there's a little bit more that needs to be done. We might need to work on the security a tiny bit. We've had our first. Thank goodness it's all safe. Maybe building this thing next to a soul sand valley probably wasn't the best of ideas. Anyway, this little build is now all completed. Aha! I missed. That's embarrassing. Get off my roof, sir. Excuse me. You have no right to be there. Oh goodness me, he has got a ridiculously powerful bow. What on earth was that? Okay, I'm gonna get inside. Mumbo Get Rich Inc. That seems to be the name of my company at this point in time. Let's start work on actually creating some form of business plan.
Oh wait,
number crunching,
never mind.
graphs and spreadsheets.
I already have a bunch.
Business plan. Okay, so up at the top you can see make basalt generator. That seems like a smart way to go. I can use my basalt generator to gather a lot of basalt. That is
it's getting kind of dark.
And then stage number 3, pretty important. Get Iskall to help me build huge with farm. I forgot the ER, but that's meant to be a huge wither farm out of basalt. You see, that's how the basalt generator links into stage number 3. Stage number 4, I've not really
Whatever.
yet, and then
this hole is surprisingly useful because I keep on falling in there and swimming up through there.
How it could go wrong. We just need to make a basalt generator, get basalt, build with farm out of basalt. Stop. So with that all worked out, okay, and the business plan all sussed, I think it's time to start on stage number 1. So let's just get straight to it. So make a basalt generator. Yeah, make a basalt generator. We can do this. We can. I've never done one of those before. Let's pop into the redstone testing world, shall we? So I've just popped through the nether portal in my redstone testing world.
Okay.
And firstly, I've discovered this, which is pretty interesting. It's a fairly crazy looking build. I don't think I ever really showed anywhere. I don't think it works.
Let's go.
But there's something very
I
specific
messed up.
in that, so I'm in the nether right now. But look at the biome. It thinks I'm in a desert. It thinks I'm in the overworld. But look, if I just move away from this thing, I'm now in the nether. Is that something's gone wrong there, hasn't it? Something's gone really, really, really wrong. This is so broken. I genuinely can't believe how fast these basalt generators are, like how fast the basalt regenerates.
I haven't looked at how this looks yet.
Oh my
How
goodness.
big or cool it
Oh my
looks.
goodness. One tick might work. That's nuts. I genuinely think I'm going to struggle to explode this fast enough. Oh my. What? It doesn't even make any sense that it could be that quick. That's mad. Right, so here's what I'm thinking, okay? So we've got the generator up at the top there, and then we're going to push it across like this, and then there'll be a TNT that drops in this zone, and it will blow up the chunks. I still genuinely think this thing might be a little bit too fast. Really, especially as I think the blast resistance of basalt is very high. Yes, okay. Right, we're going to have to make use of the piston timing trick thing. Yeah, we're going to have to make sure that these blocks get pushed at the exact time that the TNT drops down. That's complicated. So stage 1 of the process is to create a blast chamber, which I think I've done here. This seems like a fairly good way of doing things. So with this system, I can actually guarantee that the TNT is always going to land on that block there. So occasionally you might see the TNT will get pushed across and land on this obsidian. The piston just pushes it back across and ensures that it will actually land in that central block, which maximizes the amount of basalt that we explode when everything gets pushed. So now I need to create a redstone timing circuit that activates our basalt generator briefly, giving us the perfect amount of basalt. These pistons then need to fire at the exact time that this TNT explodes, because because when blocks are moving, they have a blast resistance of 0. So that means that you can just absolutely annihilate blocks. And it's around about at this point that I really wish that I had just gone on YouTube and looked up Battle Generator design. But with that being said, I do really enjoy designing this stuff. It may not be the most efficient thing in the world, but it's fun to create. An hour of pure frustration later, I finally managed to do it. So we now have
I'm gonna go see what this looks like now.
That is working, it's functioning nicely. You can see all of the basalt is falling down to the floor. If no basalt...
Ooh, this thing here was preventing me from going backwards.
But obviously, occasionally you do get bits that land on top of the basalt.
Good thing I survived.
Doesn't actually seem to be happening at the minute, but obviously, you know, the basalt could catch on something there and then get exploded by the next set of TNT a little bit like
I'm looking from the wrong angle.
nothing that I can really do about that, to be honest. Now, obviously, if I wanted to make this thing faster,
But the angle I should be looking from is blocked by a tiny mountain. Never mind. Barely blocked. Ooh, that looks pretty nice.
Probably not this much. You know, like that's less than 5 minutes of this farm operating. I just picked it up off the floor. This is more than enough basalt for my needs. Right, let's pop back on the Dynamicraft server and start constructing. And I reckon the best place to build this is actually over by my gold farm. Just think about it. Alright, I'm going to be up in my gold farm.
Okay.
Doing my gold farm.
Anyway,
So if I can combine my gold
is this
farming with basalt
1,
farming,
2, 3,
then
4,
I'm going to get
5,
loads of both. And it's this sort of
6.
genius mentality that is going to make me a rich person on the Hermitcraft server. Now I'm going to level with you. I really love the idea of the TNT kind of
What,
exploding.
15?
I just wonder, is this going to blow up all of the pressure plates? Ooh, it didn't. Okay, I mean, I've only got 8 pieces of TNT, but I guess I can run like a small
There's only
sample
15
size
more.
to just see if I'm outside of the blast radius. Or I could just Google the blast radius. Yeah, that seems like a smart way to go. Apparently we're all in the clear here, so that means that I can
whatever.
build up my blast platform. The basalt is going to be getting exploded.
Either way, wait, there's no center to 15.
So those are the 16 pushes. Do I have enough verticals? I didn't think about that actually. I mean,
Anyway, actually, I think I'm gonna be destroying this tiny hill. Not tiny, but destroying this hill.
I'm rich. You know, I want people to know that I'm rich and live in this place. In fact, come on, this is what you do here. How are you? Why are there so many people down here? Are they spawned on the shulker boxes? And I guess on these blocks. Oh, yeah, we have to have, we need to make sure this entire thing is spawn proof now, I think about it. Why did I build it so close to my gold farm? What was I thinking? If I had actually going to be a massive pain in the backside. Anyway, I'm getting the lava in place. So this is going to generate all of our basalt. Now I know I don't need lava sources in all of these areas, so it looks a little bit better. And actually, I should probably cover this up because I am quite clumsy. And I don't want to lose all the stuff in my inventory and my elite stuff. This stuff's fine, but everything else, that's still... I don't want to lose that. This is something that's going to pretty nicely here. So I've got the redstone block, which is going to be running our basalt generator. So that's now all done. We have to hook that into our timing circuit, which then...
Hopefully this doesn't take too long.
And then that'll be everything completed. And I am so pleased that I decided to build this thing out of gold, because it just looks so cool. Only the people who watch this video are going to know that a piglin's head powers this entire farm. I know, I personally quite like that. TNT duplicators require the strangest of items. This is a beautiful ship. Look at this. Honestly, this feels like something out of a David Attenborough documentary. Look, there's a dolphin. This is very beautiful. I feel at peace. Sorry, I got distracted. The reason I'm down here is because, of course, I need a coral fan so that I can actually duplicate the TNT, because apparently these are incredibly important redstone components. Oh, Symmetry's base is completely insane. That's wild. We are in the final stages now, and to be honest with you, I don't actually know what else needs to be done. I mean, there is the TNT duplicator. That's that.
We've mined a bunch already.
Timing circuits and things. I mean, this... I'm going to have to do about 15 checks. But this could be ready to go. As you can hear from my voice, I'm really not sure. I guess let's test it in stages. So first things first, we have the basalt generator. That is all working, that's good. Now we just test the basalt generator with the TNT exploder. I just want to make a backup, but obviously I can't back up the Hermitcraft server, so I'm just going to have to give it a go and see. This should end the Hermitcraft episode very quickly. Oh, well that's good. Okay, so... Right, put a false alarm there. I thought it duplicated TNT when it actually connects up. The part of the TNT duplicator, this thing's now primed. I thought the TNT dropped out, it doesn't, so I guess we skip skipped that scary bit. But now it's time for the really, really scary bit. I so don't want to do that. I mean...
Oh. Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Is this thing working first time? Well that is just brilliant. Nothing's exploded. Well, apart from the stuff that needs to be exploded. This is all worked out. So we now have ourselves a fully functioning basalt generator over by the gold farm. Nice! I'm so pleased with that. I'm really, really pleased with that. So that has now been ticked off the list. We have made a basalt generator. Next up is gather a lot of basalt. That means that we need to gather up, well, we'll need to gather up some basalt, but also we need to build the collection system, which I'll be honest, I don't even know how I'm going to do just yet. I mean, it's never, we can't just use water to push things in. I have to do some interesting bits there. So, yeah, I guess we'll work on that one. For now, though, I hope you've enjoyed this Hermitcraft episode. It's been a ton of fun to record.
Oh, no. Oh, actually, ISKALL on YouTube. What? Iskall is... Oh, dang it. Iskall on YouTube. Iskall on YouTube. ISCALL on YouTube. I'll just be better off typing it myself. Yeah, I'm not gonna be playing for a moment. Wait, what? Anyway, I haven't seen Iskall's videos in a real long time. Yeah, I don't even think I've seen episode, I don't know. Looking for episode 41. You know what, whatever. Okay.
It's all still out there. Say hello to the world again, and all filter out
Stupid ad.
UV.
Whatever.
BBB, Bernie's Big Brain. Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been super busy since the last episode. I've been on here pretty much non-stop since I released the last episode because look at this. Bernie has come alive. Those blue flame eyes just screams, hello, give me leaves, please. And we've actually got our two first contestants signed up. Now, when this video is released, this event will have already started. But right now, it is a few hours remaining until it officially starts. However, everything is now working. Now, this may seem like an ordinary piece of mycelium. Anyway, take a look at this. The Mega Brain. The Big Brain Bernie. This is so cool. I'm actually really proud of this contraption.
Hey.
On the live stream,
burn his big brain works. Instead, as we progress through the hedge games, random lamps will become lit. And they will become lit every 50 Schalkebox deposited. Oh, it's actually deposited already. That is absolutely awesome. I guess this technically is running. I think that's
No! I don't want this. No! Get away from me. Okay. My inventory's full again.
Bernie, my son, it's a special moment to see you counting your very, very first leaf box. And that reminds me that I have one big thing to do still, and that is to provide chunky boxes, which I haven't yet done. So that chunky box that is actually been deposited.
This tiny hill is not tiny, but this hill has been annoying me for so long. Feels so good to get rid of it.
All of these chests are the chunky boxes. I wonder how many chunky boxes I still have here. It's nowhere near 560. That's for absolutely sure. But still quite a few. That one long end bust I did with Mumble. This is where the regret comes that I did place the one out because I only casted 27 at a time. Unless I've been brain. I'm going to be brain. Big brain. I've got test number 1. Well, I just need to do that 9 more times. Burning my time at night to look absolutely spectacular with this glowing blue diamond at least one thing.
Hey, who was that?
On the eyes.
Oh.
The elephant in the room, or the samurai in the room. As I've been working on Bernie, I have realized that I completely have neglected and forgot something that I once started not long ago, but never really finished. This thing. And to be honest, wow, this thing is really ugly. What was I thinking? What even is this thing? But this is supposed to be my pension, my future insurance in being able to reach my goal, 10,000 diamonds. Yes, I haven't forgotten about it, even though my diamond price is super high. Yeah, I definitely need to do something drastic with it. In addition to this, I think the one resource that I'm actually lacking the most is cobblestone. And I don't think I have more than maybe one type of cobblestone here. I'm probably going to have to do some food mining with a fortune axe. It's probably not. I can't even look at this building. It is really ugly. Very, very ugly. Anyway, I decided to rebase this building. Welcome to the free base. It's not a prison. I'm sorry, that was a terrible pun. What I mean by free base is I didn't really think, I just did. I also went speed mining.
Anyway. Oh, I forgot to empty my inventory. Anyway. Now I have a bunch of extra dirt, which is good.
This shop stop is going to be a little bit of a grind instead.
Okay.
It's going to be a little bit of a grind. turned out to be an Elephant Samurai of Doom was to go with a very, very modern take. And the first time it definitely failed, but I think this is definitely looking really weird, but that's kind of what modern architect is supposed to be, I think. Also, I can't help to see it, but hello, Mr. Omega. You have a very red nose. It even looks good from this angle here, and our logo, the Omega sign. Now this is completely finished. I still want to do some more stuff in the front, and I'm planning on putting some redstone contraptions of sorts in these windows. Kind of bringing the customers in. The most important feature, I think, is this glass.
Okay,
Now this glass
I've finished mining this out. Good.
very special little man, Red. Not Fred, Red. The Omega Master of Redstone. Now the only problem is that so far Mr. Red doesn't actually exist. He's just inside my head. Wow, that is very, very tricky. Just as I said, he's just inside my head. He's just inside my head, but I have thought there's an idea. You shall never kill me, Magnus Cube.
Okay, that looks much better. I'm gonna count how many blocks that is, because I really hope it's even one.
Look at this. She's made a little show where what I assume is me winning demise as a dragon bro.
It's only 17? Wait, what?
Hello, Brian, and his
Wait.
unknown brother, Brian. And look at this, even his baby brother, Brian II, is here building a sandcastle. This is just too good. Looks like Brian's dad, Tom, is also here fencing off the pesky bird. I can't believe how cool this looks. Creepy crawly funhouse. Or these look absolutely insane.
Okay. I'm not sure what to do since 17 is not an even number. Whatever.
Genius person. I would love to order one Mr. Red to live in the
Okay.
Omega store. As you know, Mr. Red is the Omega Master of all things.
Wait, one.
He probably has a mustache. I mean, let's be honest, he probably does. I have made him a house in the new.
I think that's the center. Ooh, did mobs spawn in here? Because if so,
Just hold on.
I've always had trouble building mob farms. Anyway, if so, and mobs do spawn in this before I finish building it, it'd be like a cool tiny mob farm. I mean, that would be kind of dumb, but it would be a cool tiny mob farm. Okay, so build this. Okay, I'm gonna need to get some pine trees. I forget what they're called, so I'm just gonna call them pine trees.
Definitely a mustache. No one knows how he looks. Just very cool. Okay. I shall move to it. I mean, it seems like. Okay. Alright. Nice. I got a heart. I think that was success. Well,
Okay, time to get me some trees. Because trees are very useful for some reason. I don't know why I said for some reason. The reason is pretty obvious. The reason is because, well, trees give weight. They should add something to Minecraft. I mean, no one's ever gonna do it, but if someone removed every single tree in the Minecraft world, they should do it where they slowly start running out of oxygen. I mean, no, that's dumb. that is very dumb. Because it would take many years of constantly playing before you actually run out of oxygen.
I was wondering.
But they should make it so, like, in a future update, it might be dumb, but to make it where the farther away trees are, the harder it is to breathe.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I'm not an expert. I'm quite dumb. I don't know how to do it. But Bedrock is not supposed to be broken. That's the thing. Oh, I can watch. Okay. Yes. As long as you don't start charging people to break Bedrock, then yes, people like okay. I agree with this. I can show you where I need Bedrock. This is where I need the Bedrock one.
Okay, that might be all I need. Actually, no. I'm gonna get a full stack. Okay, almost a full stack, but that's all I need.
This is just but I want the hole. Yeah. You see all the way through. See, there's your ladder and everything. No, like I want a hole, like a big hole. What am I gonna do with one block? What am I gonna do with this? You're gonna go through it down to where your other stuff is. Well, I can do that with the portal. I can do that with the portal. I need a big hole. I can't just have one diamond block for this. There's three right there. I think you're a Bedrock expert. Are you saying you can't do this? I shall await the hole to arrive. Thank you. Alright, bye. That was a mumble exit. I've never seen one. And as I edited that clip, I realized that here it will say it's going to be a very large build, okay. Yeah, it's probably going to get very, very, very expensive considering he's charging one diamond block for one Bedrock piece. And I really want the crater. Like I want a hole there. I have a little bit of a secret plan for that area. I guess one good coincidence is that I finally spoke to Megastore and named it and redesigned it, so hopefully people will come in here and buy stuff. And I've also, as you can see, linked this up with my slime shop, and my idea is to create sort of like an imperium. That's one of my goals that I want to do, and I'm also got space back this way, which is why I wanted all of this land for a further extension to the shop once we need it, once I have something else that I can sell. But this is
Okay. Now time to use all the stuff that I made. Actually, I'm gonna have torches just in case I reach a dark spot. It is time
click this button here and random things starts occurring. But it is a display. It is a display of Redstone madness. This will put a sign here. Press for demo. Right, now I just need to fit something in here as well. This one is called
It might be too dark. Hopefully it's not.
So random. It's pretty cool though. It gives different pointless outputs every single time.
Oh.
I've also figured some
How did you get here? I thought I lit up the... Oh, right over here.
that would like attract customers, and everybody knows that you just need to spend diamonds when you see a weird contraption they don't know what it does. I gotta be honest, I am a big fan of the Bland Ones because it puts all the focus on the chest and on Mr. Red once he hopefully arrives. But I was thinking we could do one more thing here. Item frames in this line frame. Yes, look at that. This is such a cool little data pack. That makes the whole shop look even cleaner. I love it. All that remains now is to clean up all of this mess. And this is actually something that I'm pretty bad at doing. Usually, I leave things behind. In fact, I think this last two calculators and this other chest has been here since I've been.
Yeah, I did not get enough.
Which, by the way, did I say it was ugly?
Like, I did not get enough at all. I was not prepared for this. I did not know I was going to need this much stuff.
As I said, I am planning to further expand on this shop and sell more things than just redstone and slime. And I think it's a good start.
This is kind of bland, actually.
Brilliant.
I think I'm going to
Try to keep track of how many diamonds
do this.
over time and just put all of the profits and all of the sales in that very, very securely hidden Shulky box. And speaking about Shulky boxes, I got a bit sidetracked today, didn't I? But I was supposed to bring Shulky boxes for Berlin. I still haven't brought more than these, so I guess I have to get going and finish all of these tests up. We have got 3 contestants so far. I really hope that more people will join in because I don't think it will be possible for 3 people to complete this task. And I mean, come on, the reward is too mega to pass up on. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for today. I am really happy with all the stuff that we have got done today. So I really do hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, you hit the like button down below. That was cool, by the way. And if you found it, subscribe to it. I will see you in the next
Okay.
Hello! Now in the last episode of Hermitcraft, I got a bit sidetracked, okay? I got a bit sidetracked because what I was going to do was to fill these chests with Shulky boxes, and well, I ended up creating. Hello? Excuse me? I was gonna say that I ended up creating the Omega store, and it looks like I'm not the only one that noticed that it looks like it looks a little bit like a fence. Push button. There's a hello? There's a please don't blow this whole thing up. There's music, someone's got music. Oh, it's the clown. It's the clown. It's the Tivoli music. It's the circus music. That is funny. That's really funny. How much space did it take to make that? Because that sounds pretty good. Like that sounds really good. Where even is this one? Oh, here we go. It doesn't actually take up that much space, even though it sounds really, really impressive. There's also spray Shulky box here. Oh, is this may be, yeah, that is my reception ends. That didn't turn out to be very secure at all, did it? And this isn't what I was planning to be doing at the beginning of this episode, but if we can hook it up to these precedents, that whenever you step into the store, this is played, I think that's good. I think that's grand. I think that's brilliant. It's a redstone dust, it's a repeater,
Dang it.
and this shouldn't be too hard to do. All you need is a little bit of redstone right there.
Ooh.
Here, dust there, dust
That is
there.
just as good as I hoped it'd look.
Right, let's try it out. We go in. Yes, yes, I like it. I am forever grateful for whatever is done with it. I'm not so sure about the hat though. It doesn't
What is it? 3?
only Super Omega, does it? Kind of ironic. I was going to start this episode off by explaining how easily I get sidetracked so much to the point where I completely forget to do the main thing I was going to do in an episode. And that's what happened with the Megazord. Then I got sidetracked explaining how I get sidetracked. I got practicing to do. Anyway, the point was that I didn't really have
Do you see that? I'm going up and down. I never noticed that. I didn't know you went up and down when you ran. Like, look to the right side of my screen. You can see it going up and down. I didn't know I went up and down when I ran. That's super cool. I never knew about that.
Hopefully this is enough shop boxes to fill up the remaining chests, because I did feel that, oh, it's actually,
Ah!
goodness, this was like one row missing. That means if you go inside Gordon's flame, we should have a lot of these. Yes, look at this. 45, 46. We have 46 boxes of loot submitted to Gordon's brain. So close to lighting his first two. As soon as we can. That's pretty impressive. Last night on 19.
That wasn't smart. I wasn't smart at all. I feel super dumb now. Just for doing one tiny thing, I feel super dumb. Get out of here. That was super dumb. That was super dumb. Okay. Hey! Oh, you dropped one of my torches. Cool.
Everybody loves the chance to get a jackpot. So here's my idea. Whenever a tooth gets lit, which is the equivalent of one double chest of boxes being filled, there is a jackpot box being shot out to whoever deposited the boxes when the tooth got lit up. I like this idea the more I think about it, because it gives you, as a tester, the possibility of getting something really good with every box you deposit. And you can't really track when it happens because there are many different ones playing, which is fairly random.
What?
The only thing everyone knows,
I'm making a YouTube video, by the way, just so you know.
I basically need to create 10 valuable jackpot boxes. And that's not going to be super easy because I don't have that much resources at the moment. I've invested most of my diamonds and most of my time into burning this into the reward of the whole game. However, I have made my way over here to my gold farm, which I know I said before, this is just so satisfying. Just look at the speed they're raving in. Now the reason I'm here is because one of the resources that
Hopefully this is not dark enough for mobs to spawn. I think this looks super cool.
116 nether update jackpot box. But I have used up all of the gold that I had in supply. I mean, Birdie's brain itself is golden. So first I'm gonna have to do some killing. Some killing. Hello, zombie 5 pigmen. I don't remember the name. We have not done yet. Zombie 5 is the name. To be it. Anyway, I'm done here for a while.
Okay.
85 levels.
What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I take out this, make a bunch of that, and make me a bunch of stairs. Because I need stairs right now to go up the stairs. And I'm gonna have to do it on both sides for it to be symmetrical, that side and this side, sadly. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's how high I need to go. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. No. Wait. 1, 2, 3. And then boom.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Right, so for this 116 jackpot box, I think I want to use Brian's items, things that we can get from the Brian's with the bartering. This is starting to look pretty good. So we got our soul speed 3 books, 6 stacks of prime obsidian,
Okay.
obsidian, of course, stacks of leather, and
Yeah, that's good. Good.
gold blocks, which if you don't have a regular gold one, that is a lot of gold. And then I think we can fill up the corners.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I mean, that is one of the most essential blocks, in my opinion, in 116. It is such a nice block. Yeah, this is definitely an approved jackpot box. Jackpot the Nether. You give it a nice red
Boom.
color, and that
Now I go to the other side.
box number 1.
Boom, boom. No.
Oh,
Boom.
9 more to do. Hello, beacons.
Boom, boom.
2 generous.
Boom, boom.
Then we got some-
No.
and these boxes
Boom,
will
boom, boom.
literally,
There.
if you're lucky, get one
Pretty
of these
nice.
boxes with one box.
But, however, I'm gonna need to do this. And it's gonna lead
Fairly empty. There we go. That's better.
to something that I think is gonna be,
Jackpot.
yeah, right here. Yeah,
That are nice and nice.
that's where I think it should be.
That is jackpot number 2 completed. 8 to go. Box number 3.
Oh, that, I just made way too much.
Next box to taste.
But that's okay.
Jackpot is new redstone. Have to change our nether color up to black, and our redstone box obviously has to be red. 7 boxes to go. I don't know where I got this cake from, but
There.
we have one troll box in that. Jackpot the line. Oh, this would really suck to get as a jackpot box. And for box number 5, I may have to dig deep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 diamond blocks. This pile, this pile is no longer a pile. It's more like a little carpet floor. I was here to buy myself some written books, but I just realized this. The barge is selling redstone blocks in 20s for 1 diamond each. That's a really good price. Smart investments. This is a pretty good price as well. I really shouldn't have diamonds. I cannot control my spendings. However, this does mean that I can finally stock some redstone lamps. And I've done the math. If I were to sell these,
Okay. What was I gonna do for the roof? I forget. What color was I gonna do? I should do this color, right? That would match. Yeah, I'm gonna do this color.
Look at this, 24 fresh diamonds into the makings of the Omega Store. Nice. Anyway, back to the box. Investor's Journal, Smart Notes, Jackpot, the Investor, Clean Color. It turns out collected a lot of Android stuff and I've combined some together to create a fairly good backup box. So you have your helmet, the light run, leggings and boots, and then a fully fleshed out pickaxe, a really good sword, and a fairly decent shovel. After that, a stack of carrots, an empty chest, and 2 stacks of rockets, and that's a really good box. I think I should have that. Color green, jackpot, second win. 6 boxes done. Look at this. Hey, it's spelled just stealing some slime. There's a shop, also okay long. Then green comes, oh, do we need to tell when we take stuff? That does remind me though, I do have a very powerful slime farm. I could totally make a sticky jackpot. Hopefully one didn't take all of the slime that I have stored up. This is good.
Okay.
Sticky. There's enough slime to build a house. Let's say that's a lot of slime. 3 boxes to go. Golden gravel, jackpot, GG. But it's taken me quite a bit of time and a lot of resources to do this, but we're 8 boxes in, and I feel like before I finish the last 2, I should probably visit Bernie. I mean, after all, I need to create a function in his brain that provides a jackpot box every time.
Okay. Now it is time to get some more wood. This is looking pretty nice. A skeleton has already spawned. I need to pee first though, so I'm gonna leave the game for a second.
Hello, Bernie. It's been a day since I checked up on this, but it doesn't look like anyone has submitted any more boxes. So that means that the first jackpot box is still very, very close. Yep, 9 more or 8 more boxes of leaves, and then it should give us a trigger, and that trigger we should be able to use. This up here is Bernie's tooth modules. That means whenever a tooth is about to be lit, this observer triggers. So if I can connect this up to a dispenser sitting outside somewhere, I should be able to make this work. Now the only problem is there's not a lot of space inside Bernie's brain that isn't already taken up. I wonder, maybe we make it shoot out from his forehead somehow. Right, I got something that may work. We're just gonna give this a signal, and that did help.
Okay, I'm back.
Yes, so the dropper is located right up there, and that means that where did those torches go? Oh, I picked them up. They must have landed here. Let's try that again. So break this, that triggered it, and just gonna find out where. Oh, it landed right there, which is actually a pretty good.
Okay.
Place.
And this time I think I'm gonna get 3 stacks. That seems like a lot, but it's gonna be, yeah, it's still a lot, but whatever.
This is an extremely tight fit, but
Also, I don't think I'll be able to do the sewer thing.
whenever a tooth gets lit,
It's a cool idea, but don't think I'll be able to do it.
it doesn't work, and it doesn't go a weird
I mean, I might be able to fit it,
catches
like a little bit of space, but
out again.
it's getting dark really fast.
This is
And I have to go to sleep.
the whole. This is
Wrong
so
way.
tight, but Bernie, my son,
Actually,
you're just much smarter.
all I have to do is break these, dude.
These into that
He
and then try it for real. And because this is a dropper,
just break the stuff that I already have,
well,
because these are really annoying and I'm not using them whatsoever.
try this out. Jackpot triggered.
Hold on.
Music, and we should have, yes, and we got the redstone box, I'm pretty sure.
Ow.
Jackpot, did you redstone? Brilliant! It's very visible from your face. You've got a little bit of a pimple in your forehead, Bernie. Now I know that I still have 2 more jackpot boxes to do, but we're going to take a little break from that because I have just discovered this, a sign with coordinates from our friend Mambo Jumbo. This This can never be a fully safe thing. Literally, this is like Dumbo. I don't know about you, but if I see something like this, I just have to check it out. So that's what we're gonna do. -776. That's actually not that far away. It should be right on. Oh, it's the Hermit Is it the Hermit Challenges? Well, if it is, it's not very precise on the coordinates because 7. Oh, there's something there. There's something there. Oh, for goodness sake! In the Nether, of course. Oh, mumbo jumbo. Well, at least it wasn't that far. At least it wasn't that far of a flight. Why is he bringing me to the Nether anyway? Is this another treasure? It's better be worth it because it feels like I've been traveling for a long time just trying to find my way around all of the Nether stuff. Oh, wait a minute. I think I see a sign. I see a sign. Hold on. Just gonna.
Ooh.
There are so many wither skeletons here. My goodness. Hello? Better not die. Oh no. Eat! How are there so many mobs here? This place is absolutely mad. I just want to read a sign. Why have you done this to me, Mama? Why have you brought me to a super hostile environment in order to read a sign? Just look at this. It's just everywhere. Oh, and now there's a ghast as well. Of course there's a ghast as well. Can I just read the sign? Oh, I got a skull! Well, hello there. I'm not joking when I say I have probably killed about 15 wither skeletons just to be able to read the sign, and there's more! This place, for some reason, is very, very, very high density mobs. And there are even more wither skeletons there.
Actually, I'm going to keep that one there.
The sign says, how? What? This is the correct place. Yeah, this is the correct. This is the most pointless thing ever. Unless they did a sign, the gas did a sign. No, there was only one sign there. Oh, this is the most mumbo. I've almost died for this sign, and it says how. I don't really know what to think about this, to be honest. The only thing I can remotely think of is that he either forgot "are you," as in how are you, or is he asking me? Is he in a very mumbo jumbo way asking me how to make a wither skeleton farm? Because I know that's something that he's been talking about in the past, and he has put this down in a crossing, which is this is the area for a wither skeleton farm. I'm really confused. Hello, sir. Excuse me. Hi. Hello. Did you see a mustached man walking around here being all, oh, hello, sir? That's rude. I asked you a question, mustached man. Oh no. Oh no. No. Okay. I'm out of rockets. Another skull. I feel like I have to give Mumbo a good answer to how. Without really knowing what he's asking, I gotta think of a generic answer. Omega. And hear me out. This is a really generic answer because if the question is, how are you? Then I'm Omega. How is your base? Omega. How do I shop redstone? Omega. How do I make farm? Omega. Of course, you need to make a farm, Omega. How cool are you? Omega. Yep, Omega definitely seems to work. This is so weird though, but I think hopefully he's happy with that answer. And Mumbo has been acting very weird this entire season, hasn't he? Anyway, I want to check back on
Go to sleep now.
because I've heard rumors that yes. We have got the first 2 minutes. That means that someone has also got the jackpot.
I did it.
I'm very curious.
That was good. That was a really good one.
When? Unfortunately, though, it is extremely hard to navigate inside our dear friend Bernie's head. Right, so we put 8 in here. There are 7 remaining. The pink one is still here. I can't figure out
Okay.
which one is missing. But there's definitely
Nice.
one missing, so one hermit
Very good.
has successfully got a
I still need to build some more, of course, but I don't need to build that much more.
Boxes. I still have 2 more jackal boxes to fill. However, I'd be very, very interested to see what you guys would put in the jackal boxes and what you would name them. So, if you have a suggestion, leave it down below in the comments, and I'll say.
Okay.
And I also can't wait until we start leaving this place. In fact, now I have a double chest of leaves. I may very well start it. And 1 double chest of chunky boxes of leaves. Maybe enough for 1 branch. It's quite ridiculous of a project, isn't it? Anyway,
I'm just gonna stop breaking those. This would probably go faster.
And I will see you in the next part. That's really cool. I like that. Anyway, I'll see you in the next episode.
I think I ran out of Hermitcraft episodes to watch. Yeah, I have. Well, that's not good. I have nothing to watch. There's nothing for me to watch. What do I do? I like having something on in the background, but I guess I don't need to have something on the background, so it's okay, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna, yeah. Okay, now I need to mine this extra parts. I want to keep on playing this and building, but it's getting kind of annoying. So, I might stop playing. I might make another episode of this later, but for now, I think I'm going to stop playing. So, goodbye.